Some Little Chute residents might have made some headway in their fight against the expansion of the Outagamie County Landfill.
Local 5's Danielle Zolkowski on some concessions about that smell that might go a long way to settle the controversy.
The town hall against the expansion of the Outagamie County Landfill drew a crowd of people to a Little Chute Park who take issue with the growth of the facility.
Well, we're being exposed to constant noxious odors, wind-blown debris, and noise, and just the county hasn't been very receptive to us, so we're trying to get the word out to more people to get them to do something about it.
The meeting drew around 24 community members and government officials who voiced concerns and answered questions about the landfill expansion project.
As far as odor control goes, we have a vapor delivery system that runs around the closed section of the east landfill all the way around the perimeter of the east-west stretch of the active northeast landfill, and the delivery system actually takes odors and neutralizes them.
County representatives say they fly predator hawks to fend off seagulls and use a fence and litter collection programs to stop trash from infiltrating communities. They say they got their landfill plan of operation approved and their air pollution control construction permit from the DNR in April.
We'll still need the actual operating license issued by the DNR when it comes time to start filling.
The Village of Little Chute also has a role to play when they issue a conditional use permit for the expansion.
We can apply certain provisions that they have to meet to help mitigate the issues that are currently existing.
The discussion drew State Senator André Jacque to Little Chute to moderate the discussion between the village, the county, and the citizens.
One group that we had kind of hoped to have here as well as the Department of Natural Resources, they kind of declined the invitation, but we were able to have, I think, a very productive, larger discussion about things that are in progress in terms of trying to mitigate the odor issue primarily, but certainly issues related to the conditional use permit and just neighbor concerns.
The discussion also attracted an Appleton alderperson because the west side of the landfill borders District 13, where she is a representative.
I would be looking for trying to continue to ask them what are the results of these things. Like State Senator Jacque said, is there evidence that these things have occurred before and have helped mitigate sense.
While members of the community are trying to stop the landfill expansion, Alderperson Hardsheim says she believes it is too late, but rather is interested in seeing what can be done to reduce some of the problems the landfill is causing. In Little Chute, Danielle Zolkowski, Local 5 News.
Thanks, Danielle. Bruce Jensen runs a Facebook group called Citizens for an Odor-Free Environment for anybody interested in that issue.